Let's hit the tornado one more time before we get out of here.
Ah! Okay, it scared me. I actually thought the chair was gonna flip.
Bad thing.
Your place is a rat trap. Why don't you get a cat?
I have one right here.
You have to buy a tiger.
You can't get tigers in Florida, idiot.
There was a documentary about it, dumbass.
My little co-star losing it.
Najir here from critics.com. Well, I was
Najir.
ready for the party, but nonetheless, Meredith and
No, there's a
Charlotte,
tornado happening.
let's do it.
She's like, stop it now.
No, I want to answer serious questions. I'm a serious question.
Serious actor.
Very excited to talk about Bad Monkey coming to Apple TV Plus August 14th. Before we get started, Charlotte and Meredith, I just want to say tremendous job with both of you two's performances. We absolutely go on a ride, and I think this junket right now is a testament to just how you two both transform into your characters, seeing how bubbly you are and then seeing this other side. So I'm starting off with you, Meredith. This manipulative relationship, damn near mental abuse that occurs has me thicketh, as we like to say. Can you talk about, from somebody that we've known for so many other very friendly, comedic, very wholesome roles, stepping into something so dark, so convincing that I'm not even sure if I need to do whatever you tell me to do right now, if you say it.
You're so sweet. I know, she's scary. I wonder if I'll ever be cast as a not terrifying sociopath again. No, it was so fun. It was so fun being able to be like, I usually I played a lot of characters where I kind of comment on versions of myself that are insecure or whatever and make fun of, and she's just has no insecurity. She owns every room she walks in. She will do the most heinous crimes to get what she wants and uses her sexuality to manipulate this man. And it was really fun. I highly recommend playing a villain. It's a blast. Especially when you're a people pleaser in real life. It's really like, I should be more Eve right now. Just murder someone to get my
kill.
Yeah, let's just kill.
Let's just kill.
Cut that out the interview right now. We don't want to imitate that.
Oh no.
Charlotte, I mean, and then you come in sort of guns are blazing, but listen, you're going to seek the truth. You're going to get down to the bottom of it. And what we going with you can't even really talk about, but for nonetheless, for what we can talk about for you, stepping into a role that we can't help but the root behind. We want Caitlin to figure out what's going on, because we want to figure out what's going on. What was sort of the fun with that ultimately until things flip?
Well, first of all, thank you. And I love your questions. You're so wonderful. This is such a pleasant.
I agree.
surprise.
Good vibes.
Such good vibes. I was rooting for Caitlin along with the rest of them. I think that Caitlin's really smart and has been through a lot from her childhood and her, adulthood, and from her job and drugs and all these things. And I feel that she deserves the truth and she deserves peace. And I think that, the start of this show, she is not in peace in any regard. And I rooted for her throughout the entire season to find that peace and to find the truth. And even if that meant being mean or being crazy or saying heinous things to people in power, I still rooted for her and love her so much and loved playing her.
We root for people like that in real life, just by the way.
Yeah,
I know. And how she's a star. How good was she? Right?
She's a star.
Yeah. Okay.
Only as good as Meredith was in her scenes. I'm only fine because Meredith was great.
Not true. Not true.
Can you two, while we have it here, let's talk about the relationship that you two have. What would be some descriptives in terms of that fiery, very guns a blazing comes back to terms here too. But how would you describe the relationship between Eve and Caitlin?
We sort of play like the classic evil stepdaughter trope.
Yeah.
And I think like what's really fun is Charlotte's clearly a literal supermodel and it's such a smoke show. And Eve wants to be seen as sexy and all these things. And there was so much humor in that to me, that like how much that would piss Eve off. But she's just so sweet and so hot. And so all these things was like, and I loved, because obviously Charlotte's the sweetest person and we had so much fun off camera. Like I loved knowing that would have just like destroyed Eve,
Ooh.
And I think in general, the trope that we were talking about of like a stepdaughter hating the new stepmother, like that was already set in stone. That was embedded in Caitlyn's body. But I think on top of that, the stepmother being an actual evil stepmother, like an insane person, just added so much fuel to the fire of me to genuinely want her so far away from my father and my life, or Caitlyn's father and Caitlyn's life, forever and ever and ever.
I love it. I love it. Well, listen, Meredith and Charlotte, thank you so much for your time. Let's hit the tornado one more time before we get out of here.
Okay, it scared me. I actually thought the chair was flip.
Bad Monkey comes to Apple TV Plus August 14th. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, y'all.
Bye.